Alright, you are welcome again. Today, let's consider the use of calculator. In this lesson today, we are going to see how we can use calculator to solve mathematics problems. Okay, now, and on this particular lesson, we are going to consider metrics. Okay, how we can use a calculator to solve metrics. Are we together? Now we are going to consider addition and subtraction of matrices. We are going to consider multiplication of matrix. We are going to consider determinant and inverse of matrix. Are we together? These are the things that we are going to use calculator to find. Okay, we are going to use calculator to find the addition, subtraction, multiplication, determinant, and then inverse. And notwithstanding, we have a manual way of solving all these things without calculator. We have the lessons. I want you to go through the playlist and then check for the videos and watch them yourself. So we are doing this for the sake of a faster way of solving math problem. Maybe you are preparing for your exams and your exam is CBT, where calculator could be allowed. Okay, now let's go. First of all, let's see our scientific calculator. This is the one I'm using, and I hope this is the same type you are using. And then on this calculator, as you can see like this, is on a normal mode. And we want to solve matrix. So we are going to switch it to matrix mode. We're going to switch it to matrix mode. How can we do that? Now look at the top here. We have mode. We have mode here, right? Now let's touch it. We're going to see mode here. So we have different modes that we can switch to. Now the first one, we have computer mode. We have statistics mode, equation mode, table mode, complex number mode, number based mode, vector based mode, and then matrix mode. All right, now what we want to talk about is matrix, and the option is number 6. Now let's select 6. So we have selected 6. Now we have matrix. It's asking us which type of matrix do you want to work with. Now here we have option A, B, C. So we can have matrix A, matrix B, matrix C. Are we together? Now let's select matrix A first. Now here we select 1. Here we have matrix A. Now it's telling us this matrix A that we want to work with, what dimension is it? What dimension is it? Okay, here I want us to see matrix 3 by 3, because if we can solve 3 by 3, we'll be able to solve 2 by 2 and then some other related ones. Okay, so here we're going to, in this lesson, we're going to use 2 3 by 3 matrices. Okay, we're going to use 2 3 by 3 matrices. So we're going to use matrix A and matrix B. So now we are starting with matrix A. Are we together? And then the dimension is 3 by 3. Depending on what you have. If you have 2 by 1, if you have 2 by 2, 3 by 2, 2 by 3, or 2 by 1, depending on the type of matrix that is given to you. But in this lesson here, we want to use 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, so here we're going to select 1. So here we have our matrix A. All right, and our matrix A here say 2. So we are going to enter 2, then we say equal to. We are entering the data for our matrix. Okay, so here we have matrix A, and matrix A, we have the first element, we have 2, then the next one we have -1. We are entering the data, right? Good. And then the next one, we're entering the elements for each, for this matrix. Okay, then the next one we have 4, then the next one we have 0, we say equal to, we have -2, we say equal to, we have 1, equal to, then we have 5, equal to, we have minus 3. Okay, yes. So now we have entered matrix A. Okay, are we together? We have entered our matrix A. Now we will say AC. Are we together? We say AC. So from here, we want to enter another matrix, that is matrix B. So you don't necessarily need to go through the mode again. I will simply say shift, I will say matrix, that is option number 4. Okay, matrix, I will say shift matrix. So here now, you see that, you see this option 1 say dimensions, option 2 say data. Okay, now I'll choose option 2, which say data. Which of the matrices do I want to see the data? Now I have matrix 1, matrix A. I've imputed the data, right? Now I'll choose matrix B, which is 2. Now it will ask me which type of dimension is it, and we are working with 3 by 3. All right, now let's do this again. So I'll say shift, I'll come to 4, which is matrix. I'll choose 1 dimension of matrix 2. I'll now select 1, which is 3 by 3. Now let's enter the data again for matrix B. I have 1 equal to, I have 4, yes, I have minus 2, I have minus 3, I have 2, yes, I have 1, then I have 0, and I have minus 1, and I have 5. Yes, all right, I've imputed my matrix A and matrix B. Now let's see the kind of things we can do with these two matrices we have imputed. So number 1, let's see matrix A plus B. Let's see matrix what? A plus B. How do I do this? I'll simply say shift, then 4, which is matrix, which is, then what do I want to do? I say matrix A. I will select matrix A, which is 3. It has given me matrix A. What do I want to do? I want to say plus, I will go back again, say shift, I'll come back to 4, matrix. Which one is matrix B? Option 4. So here I have matrix A plus B. Hello, I have matrix A plus matrix B. All right, good. I'll say equal to. So here it have given me the answers. Okay, it has given me the answer. Are we together? So this is the answer for matrix A plus B. Are we together? Yes. Now let's go again. We can also say 2 matrix A plus B, 2A plus B. Now here I will say 2, then I will say shift matrix, which is 4, then matrix A, option 3. So here I have 2 matrix A plus, I'll have matrix B. I'll go back and say shift matrix 4, which is B. So here I have 2 matrix A plus matrix B, right? That is, multiply matrix A by 2, then add matrix B to it. Okay, that is what this one is talking about. So here I'll say equal to, so this is the result for matrix 2 matrix A plus matrix B. Are we together? Yes. Now let's go again. What if we want to say A minus B? That is matrix A minus matrix B. I'll simply say shift my matrix A, which is 3, then I'll say minus, I'll say shift again matrix, then I'll select 4, which is matrix B. So here I have matrix A minus matrix B equal to. So it gives me the answer. Are we together? Yes. Now let's go again. We can also find the multiplication. We just finished addition and subtraction. Let's talk about the multiplication. So here we'll say shift matrix. We have 3, which is matrix A. Then I'll say times. Then go back and say shift matrix. I'll select 4, which is matrix B. Here we have matrix A times matrix B. Are we together? Yes. Now here we multiply it. So this is the answer for matrix A times matrix B. Hello. Good. Now we can also say matrix 3 multiplied by, matrix A multiplied by 3, or 3 multiplied by matrix A. Okay. So here we have 3. Then we shift matrix. We have option 3 again. Say 3 times matrix A. Okay. So what are we gonna have? So this is it. So that is when you multiply matrix A by 3. Are we together? Yes. Now let's go again. Let's see how we can find the determinant of a matrix. Okay, the determinant of a matrix. Now what do? We say shift, we'll go to matrix. Now look at option 7. Option C said depth. What does it mean? Determinant. So determinant of what? I will say shift matrix A. Shift matrix A. Hello. I'll say depth matrix A. That is determinant of matrix A. Are we together? Yes. I'll say equal to. It will give me 70. So that is the determinant of matrix A. Now let's do it again for matrix B. I'll say shift. I'll say 4, which is matrix. Option 7 say determinant. Determinant of what? Let's choose determinant of matrix B. Then I'll choose option 4, which is matrix B. So here we have the determinant of matrix B. Then I'll say equal to. It gives me 65. So that is the determinant for matrix B. Now let's go again. Let's see how we can find the inverse of a matrix. Okay, the inverse of a matrix. Now how can we do that? Now pay attention. Let's go. I want to find the inverse of matrix A. I'll first of all bring out the matrix A. Now here I have matrix A. Are we together? Now look at this up here where we have X inverse under this mode button. Under the mode button here we have X inverse. I'll tap it. Okay, here you see the X inverse, right? Good. Now look at this. We have matrix A inverse, telling you the inverse of matrix A. Now I'll say equal to calculate the inverse and give to me. Okay, so if you select any of them, you can be going this way. You'll be seeing them. This one is 1 all over 35. This one is 1 all over 7. This one is minus 9 all over 70. This one is 8 all over 35. This is 2 all over 7. This is minus 11 all over 70. This is 2 all over 35. Okay, so this is all of them, right? So this is how to find the inverse of a matrix. Now let's do it again for matrix B. I'll say it. Let's first select the matrix. Here I'll say shift 4, which is matrix. I'll select 4 again, which says matrix B. Now here you see X inverse on the calculator below the mode button. Okay, beside the log. Okay, so here we have inverse. What do we have? Now here we say equal to, so it will calculate it for us. Are we together? Yes. Now let's try something. Let's say we have, let's open the bracket and say shift matrix. Let's choose matrix A, which is 3. and then let's say inverse of it. Now let's close it and let's take inverse of it again. Let's see what it's going to give us. Let's see what it's going to give us. Yeah, it's going to give us the same element, okay, the same matrix, right? Inverse. It will return the element to the normal way of it. All right, yes. So this is how to use calculator in solving matrix. Hello, please, I want you to pay attention, go through it again gradually, step by step, and then you will get to understand what we are talking about.